Hey everyone, welcome back and happy, well, Sunday. All right, guys. Well, it's the day before Jason's birthday, which I'm super excited about. It's going to be such a good day. And I just know that, it's funny because Jason doesn't want to do anything for his birthday because we're going out of town um, twice, maybe three times in July. And he's like, I don't need anything. And I'm like, this makes it so difficult. And then I said, well, what do you want for your birthday? He said, honestly, for my birthday, I just bought myself a phone. And I was like, okay. Um, so what do I do? We'll figure it out. Anyways, guys, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and let's jump right in. So before we jump in, you guys are always asking me about my skincare, which I think is the nicest compliment I could get. It's not a secret. It is literally my Blue Mean Face Pro 2.0. And this guy is everything to me. With the press of a button, you can change the settings as you can see the colors change, but it feels like a little massage. And it uses little microcurrents to lift, illuminate, rejuvenate my face and take the inflammation out. Best part is normally this guy is about $300. If you click on the link in the description or pinned in the comment section, you get $200 off. If you don't love it, they will refund you. If it doesn't take away your double chin, they will refund you. But with that, I wanted to talk about this. Everyone's talking about this. The fact that Tom Sandoval is, I guess, well, not is, but he appeared on America's Got Talent. So we obviously all know him from Vanderpump Rules, but he had auditioned on America's Got Talent with his band, The Most Extras, singing Aha's Take on Me. And a lot of people are wondering, if you did an interview with Howie Mandel, can you do America's Got Talent? But Simon Cowell immediately recognized him saying, I think I know who you are. And obviously that has to do with the Sandoval cheating scandal. But then on top of that, it's the fact that Simon Cowell is really good friends with Lisa Vanderpump. Fun story. When Simon Cowell, he at one point came into SUR, this was 10 years ago, and he came in with, I think it was his wife at the time, I'm not sure, but we put him in the worst section at the worst table right next to the dish pit. And then we had to sing happy birthday to him. So we go over and we're like, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. And we're like, he looked at us like, make it stop. And I'm like, oh yeah, you're over this. But Tom did explain that music saved him through Sandoval, saying, I was labeled as the most hated man in America, and this band was the only thing that kept me going after all of the backlash. But Howie Mandel's jab that he made before the performance, he said, he slept with his girlfriend's best friend, talking about the scandal. And Simon Cowell dismissed the gossip, saying, do you know how not interested I am in any of that stuff? And he wanted them to focus on the performance, which was good for Tom Sandoval, even though the performance really is just a cover band. So I don't really know how this lands, but the audience was very positive in their response, and they cheered and they were standing, especially when Tom hit some of the notes. But I guess he wants to come out of this reality villain image, and he's hoping that fans will see him as a musician. But honestly, I just want to say one thing really quick. On America's Got Talent, they have so many moments where they actually bring in people. Jason and I have a friend, and she used to perform, I'm not going to say her name, but she used to perform with Whitney Houston. She was on America's Got Talent, and she was like, hi, I'm struggling and I can't feed my family. And mind you, this woman is traveling worldwide. She is doing the damn thing. She's making a lot of money, but she got paid to come in, and she had this incredible talent. And so now I'm wondering, did you guys bring him in for what you would call star power? Did you bring him in because you thought it was going to bring new eyes to the show, because that's exactly what it did. You tapped into the Bravo fans, just like they did with Dancing with the Stars when it came to Ariana Madix. So I think it's a farce. I don't think that he's actually auditioning. I think that really what this was just a moment where they wanted to bring somebody in that was going to garner more attention. I don't think that we'll see him. Maybe we'll see him one more time, maybe, but I don't think that we'll see him throughout the whole competition. I just truly, truly do not. But I've been wrong before. But speaking of our Vanderpump Rules alums, and also, well, they're saying that he might actually even join the Valley. I wanted to play a couple shenanigans clips for you, like this one.
Saw this TikTok where this girl was like, send me your craziest Vanderpump Rules conspiracy theories. Like, I was like reading through the comment section and I was like, okay, I kind of want to say these to Sheena and like see if there's like any truth to any of these conspiracies.
Activated.
Okay. Lisa Vanderpump told James the easiest way to get on the show was through Kristen. I think James has major dirt on Max, and that's why Lisa always forgives James in fear the truth will come out. I think Rachel and Tom were having an affair when James proposed, and it's why Tom went so over the top. Jax 1000% messed around with his old manager or whoever that man was.
John from Miami?
Jax and Kristen were still sleeping together in season 3 and season 4. It was never those 2 times. Watch them in season 4 especially. I don't think Rob hung the TV in under 7 minutes. LVP knew about Sheena and Brandy.
Okay. So
I saw this TikTok.
Let me say, a lot of these conspiracies are actually not conspiracies. A lot of what they're listing, or what Kiki's listing, these are true. Sheena knows what I'm talking about, but hold on.
Can you defend telling all of the guys in the van that you wanted them to bang you?
I would rather be banged by all 5.
I feel like that's not even an appropriate clip to play, but hold on. Let me just put this.
Happened was all of the girls are going in one van and all of the boys, including my boyfriend at the time, Shay, are going into another van. These girls are not nice. I don't want to get in a car with them for like an hour. I would rather get in with my boyfriend and the guys who are actually nice to me. So I get in the van and Schwartz says something along the lines of like, oh, you getting in this? It's the bang van, haha. Of course, they don't show him saying that or the audio or anything. You just see me getting into the van. I'm responding to Schwartz saying that. And I said, I would rather be banged by all of you than in the car with all of them. But it was because he said it. I didn't just hop in the van and be like, yo, let's bang me. Like, that never happened. That is how Jax repeated it to the girls. No, I did not just say I want to be banged. Who actually wants that? It was a joke in response to Schwartz, and that's all. Can you defend?
Okay. Listen, there's only so much time that we're going to be still listening to these conspiracy theories or clearing up Vanderpump Rules, especially because Vanderpump Rules is over. So I give it to Sheena. I would milk the shit out of this. I would, but that's exactly what's happening. And she's making a lot of money doing it. So I'm not mad at her. Girl needs to feed her family and she has expensive mortgages. I'm all here for Sheena sharing the behind the scenes tea. And I'm wondering how much of that tea is actually in her book, because I have not read her book. But I want to hear what you guys think, especially about the Tom Sandoval America's Got Talent farce, for sure. And also, don't forget to check out our Blue Mean Face Pro 2.0 and click on the link in the description pinned in the comment section. Love you guys. Bye.